going on, guys? My name is Palpatine Bricks, and today we're going to be settling the debate of the Lego Star Wars Slave Ones. Now, in front of me, we've got the two original Slave Ones, not counting the mini one that went with the Cloud City. We have the Slave One Jango Fett from 2002, and then we've got the Slave One Boba Fett from 2006. So we'll be taking a look at those in depth right now, seeing why they're so popular, how expensive they are, and which one you would choose. Like, I wouldn't choose any of these, but we'll get to that in a second. So starting off with the 2002 7153 Jango Fett Slave One, we've got 358 pieces, and it's obviously the Jango Fett Slave One, as they said in the bottom. Really nice box art with those asteroid fields in the background, and it looks like Mustafar there, and also maybe it looks like Boba Fett Slave One. I'm not sure what that is right there. Maybe another rock. It's just a rock. Then the back of the model shows off the play features, like the bombs coming out of the hatch, some button there as well, Jango Fett holding those bombs and putting them in. Then we've got little baby Boba Fett, as well as him without the helmet on, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a astromech, or sort of like a mega mech, like we've seen in the latest Lego Luke set, for example, in the Boba Fett mechs. Those are pretty cool. And then we have another build, very weird sort of build. And it also shows that you can have it landed, you can have it taking off, and you can actually have it flying. Very cool. It shows you the pictures of Boba Fett, Jango, and Jango Fett with a helmet on, all in one. And it also shows you the Jedi, Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter that came out in that year, chased by the Jango Fett, and the original gunship. If you guys know the 8012 gunship, really nice gunship with the expensive blue super battle droids, the Jedi duel as well, and a little speeder chase on Tatooine. Very cool set, I must say. A little bit of information about this set. We're starting off with the price. Now, this price has been driven up so much due to one singular thing, and that's the Boba Fett minifigure from the Cloud City. A lot of those people love the arm printing of that Cloud City Boba Fett, like we have up here. I have it right there. That's the Cloud City. That minifigure used to cost only around $2,000. Now it's costing around $3,000-$4,000. So that's definitely driven the price up on this one, because this is the only set with the Jango Fett minifigure in that original mold. Now, making it more expensive is the head print. As you can see, let me just show you the head print of Jango Fett right there. That is very expensive in this set. Now, if you do want to buy these new in box, you're probably going to be setting yourself back to $3,000 for, depending on the condition of the box. But a set from 2002 is not going to have the greatest condition, so beware of some sellers also trying to scam and stuff. But this is definitely a set that a lot of people love. I don't really get the hype. I do like the Jango Fett, but the price is just ridiculous for a set that was a standard release set from 2002. So 358 pieces, you're basically paying $10 a piece if you're buying it in today's price. Let's take a look at the newest, the Boba Fett Slave One that came out 4 years after this one, and see what they changed. The next model we've got is the 6209 537 pieces Slave One. Now, this is a very interesting ship, because this was our first big Boba Fett Slave One. So we did get another two models after this, including the, I'm not sure, the 2010 model, I'm pretty sure, and the latest one from that anniversary lineup sets. A lot of people regret not getting that newest one, because it's gone up so much in value due to those special minifigures in those. But we're talking about the 2006 model. We've got the old Mustafar box art with the Darth Vader in the corner. Then the top shows off the Han Solo and Carbonite IG-88, Boba Fett, a Dengar, and a Bespin Guard. Very cool minifigure selection. I personally love this minifigure selection. A lot of people don't, due to the arm printing. Well, I don't care. I really love this minifigure. We are still getting a Boba Fett original mold, which I love. It's the same helmet, the same head as the Cloud City, besides the torso and the legs. So you're still getting a very nice selection of minifigures for 537 pieces, which is more than the Jango Fett Slave 1. It is basically the same exact build. There's a lot of small differences, but comparing it to the Jango Fett, it's very relatively similar to its past brother in 2002. Let's take a look at the back of the model where it shows you some of the features. You can go and fill up Han Solo in the back. This is obviously based on the Cloud City scenes as well. Then you can see he's filling up some bombs which are white instead of orange translucent pieces from the Jango's one. Then you can see you can release these bombs. 2 little buildable things as well. Some of the sets from that year including A-Wing, B-Wing, and a TIE Interceptor, and the Death Star, which is a very cool set coming out probably later this year for $1,000. Then we have some missiles that you can release. This is actually a very cool feature, but it's very dangerous. It was a very bad feature for kids because they would hit themselves in the eye, and Lego just stopped doing that. But it is a rubber shooter that you can actually launch, which is pretty cool because you can launch it on minifigures and stuff. I find it very cool when I was a kid. And then lastly, we can actually see it being in landing position, and you can actually from landing position pick it up and make it fly with your hands, of course, so the swishability of this set would be on point. Love this set. I do love it a lot. It is very underrated compared to the Slave one, but I do appreciate being very underrated because then a lot of people don't have the set, and I feel like I'm a bit special owning this set. Now, taking a look at the different sizes. So if we put this down, just down here, this is more of a rectangular box in a horizontal point of view, whereas this one here is a rectangle as well, but it's more of a vertical position. So if you flip this around there, it will be a bit longer, the Boba Fett Slave one, by probably a couple mil, just like you can see here. But on the side of the models, the Jango Fett is actually a bit thicker and girthier in terms of the actual box. So when you're looking at the boxes, if you're a box collector or a Lego collector like myself, and you want to get a mint condition box, very nice boxes. 7153, very nice set. The only Jango Fett Slave one we ever gotten, except for the minis, which don't quote me on that. And then the Boba Fett's one, we've got 4, including that UCS model up there, which a lot of people do love and hate as well. But very good review. In terms of which one I would choose, I would probably go with the Boba Fett's one, but the Jango Fett's one is very cool because there's only one of them ever made, and we'll probably be seeing one later this year in terms of this model. So stay tuned for that on my channel. Thank you for tuning into the video today and looking at which one is better from kind of the same years. Well, not between 4 years, so it's not that far of a difference. So Lego didn't really have much innovation in terms of that. But when you're looking at the newer ones, then obviously there was a lot of different innovations. But thank you so much for enjoying my video. Comment down below which one would you pick. Don't be biased of the minifigure because they're expensive. Just purely on the design, I would say the Boba Fett one. Very nice set. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.